Do you think building wealth requires a lot of money up front? What if I told you that some of the wealthiest people started with nothing but a few smart strategies? In this video, I'm going to share the hidden truth about wealth, how you can start from zero and quietly grow your net worth without drawing unnecessary attention. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal a mindset shift that could completely transform the way you approach money and wealth building. Building wealth doesn't have to be loud or flashy. In fact, most successful people quietly accumulate wealth over time without attracting much attention. The secret lies in applying simple yet effective strategies consistently and focusing on long-term growth. In this video, I'll walk you through proven steps to build wealth from scratch, even if you're starting with nothing. These strategies require minimal resources, but they can make a big difference over time. Whether you're aiming to improve your financial situation or create a solid foundation for future wealth, you'll find actionable tips here. And remember, at the end of this video, I'll share a powerful mindset shift that will help you stay consistent and focused on your silent wealth building journey. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth building is the belief that you need a lot of money to get started. This idea keeps many people stuck, thinking that without a high-paying job or large inheritance, they'll never be able to build real wealth. But here's the truth. Wealth doesn't begin with money. It begins with mindset and strategy. Many of today's wealthiest individuals started with little to no money. What set them apart was their ability to see opportunities where others saw obstacles. Instead of focusing on what they didn't have, they focused on what they could control, developing skills, managing their time wisely, and applying smart financial principles consistently. For example, someone starting with nothing might choose to learn a valuable skill, offer services, and save aggressively while living below their means. This creates a gap between income and expenses, which can then be used for investments, no matter how small those investments are at first. The key is to shift your mindset from thinking you need a lot of capital to get rich to realizing that small, consistent actions add up over time. Even if you're starting with zero, you can build wealth by creating multiple income streams, managing your expenses wisely, and reinvesting your gains. Now that we've broken down this common myth, let's move on to strategy 1, where we'll explore how to silently increase your income without making drastic lifestyle changes. The first step in building wealth from zero is to increase your income silently. Many people assume that wealth only comes from one high-paying job, but the real key to financial success is diversifying your income streams. The good news is you don't need to make drastic changes to start earning more. You just need to be strategic. Begin by exploring side hustles that fit your skills and schedule. Freelancing, consulting, or even offering online services can generate extra income without requiring upfront capital. Another option is to create passive income sources like selling digital products, launching a blog, or investing in dividend-paying stocks. These income streams grow quietly over time and don't require constant attention once they're set up. What's important here is to keep things low-key. You don't need to broadcast your new sources of income or your growing financial success. Staying under the radar reduces social pressure and allows you to focus entirely on your goals. As your income grows, avoid the temptation to immediately increase your spending. Instead, channel that extra income into savings or investments that will multiply your wealth over time. Remember, building wealth silently is about making smart decisions consistently, not making a show of how much you earn. With your income streams quietly expanding, it's time to focus on a critical next step: paying yourself first, a principle that ensures your wealth grows automatically every month. One of the most effective strategies for building wealth is to pay yourself first. This concept means that before you spend money on anything else, bills, groceries, entertainment, you set aside a portion of your income for savings or investments. By doing this, you prioritize growing your wealth over all other expenses. Here's how it works. Each time you receive income, automatically transfer a fixed percentage to a separate account dedicated to wealth building. It could be 10%, 20%, or even more, depending on your financial goals and situation. The key is consistency. By automating this process, you ensure that your financial progress happens silently in the background, without requiring constant effort or decision-making. Paying yourself first has a powerful psychological effect. It trains your mind to think of saving as a non-negotiable expense, just like rent or utilities. Over time, this habit helps you accumulate a significant financial cushion, which can then be invested in assets that generate even more income. Most people do the opposite. They pay their bills, spend on discretionary items, and then save whatever's left, if anything. But by flipping this order, you guarantee that your wealth grows month after month, regardless of your spending patterns. Now that you've learned how to pay yourself first, let's move on to strategy 3, where we'll talk about one of the biggest threats to building wealth, lifestyle inflation, and how to avoid it. One of the most common reasons people struggle to build wealth, even as their income increases, is lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation happens when you increase your spending in proportion to your earnings. As a result, no matter how much money you make, you never seem to get ahead because your expenses grow just as fast as your income. Think about it. When you get a raise or start earning more from a side hustle, the temptation to upgrade your car, move into a bigger apartment, or spend more on luxuries can be hard to resist. But while these upgrades may bring short-term satisfaction, they often prevent long-term wealth accumulation. The key to building wealth silently is to keep your lifestyle steady, even as your income grows. Instead of spending more, direct that extra income into savings, investments, or paying down debt. This strategy creates a growing gap between your earnings and your expenses, allowing your wealth to multiply quietly over time. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. It simply means being intentional about where you allocate your money. Prioritize long-term financial security over temporary indulgences. By maintaining your current lifestyle while increasing your income, you'll build a strong financial foundation faster than most people. With lifestyle inflation under control, it's time to learn about strategy 4, where we'll discuss how to invest consistently in assets that grow your wealth over time. If you want to build wealth from nothing, simply saving money isn't enough. You need to invest consistently in growth assets. Growth assets are investments that appreciate over time, such as stocks, real estate, or index funds. These assets don't just preserve your wealth, they help it multiply through the power of compound interest. The key to successful investing is consistency, not timing the market. Many people try to wait for the perfect moment to invest, but the truth is, long-term wealth is built by regularly contributing to your investments, regardless of market conditions. This approach, known as dollar-cost averaging, helps reduce the impact of market volatility and ensures steady progress. For example, if you invest a fixed amount every month in a low-cost index fund that tracks the overall market, you'll benefit from both rising markets and temporary dips. Over time, this strategy allows your money to grow quietly, without requiring constant management or risky moves. The best part? Investing in growth assets doesn't need to be complicated. You can automate your contributions to ensure your wealth-building efforts run smoothly in the background. Remember, the sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Now that you understand the importance of consistent investing, let's move on to strategy 5, where we'll discuss how tracking your financial progress quietly can help you stay focused on your wealth-building goals. When building wealth, it's crucial to track your financial progress quietly. Monitoring your growth helps you stay focused, motivated, and aware of where you need to make adjustments. However, unlike many who feel the need to publicly display their financial milestones, silent wealth builders keep this process private. Start by setting clear financial goals, whether it's reaching a certain savings amount, eliminating debt, or investing in a specific number of assets. Then use simple tools like spreadsheets, budgeting apps, or personal finance journals to track your income, expenses, and net worth over time. The goal isn't to obsess over daily fluctuations, but to ensure you're consistently moving toward your objectives. By tracking your progress quietly, you avoid external pressure and unnecessary scrutiny. Sharing your financial wins with the wrong people can sometimes invite envy or even unsolicited advice that distracts you from your strategy. Keeping things low-key allows you to focus entirely on what matters, your financial growth. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Tracking your progress helps you stay accountable and maintain a long-term perspective, even when results aren't immediately visible. Now that you've learned how to track your financial progress discreetly, let's move on to strategy 6, where we'll discuss a critical mindset shift that separates successful wealth builders from those who struggle financially. Building wealth isn't an overnight process. It requires adopting a long-term wealth mindset. Many people fail to accumulate wealth because they're focused on short-term gains, constantly seeking quick wins or instant gratification. However, those who build lasting wealth understand that success comes from consistent effort over time. A long-term wealth mindset means prioritizing delayed gratification. Instead of spending money on short-term pleasures, you focus on investments and decisions that yield greater rewards in the future. This mindset helps you resist impulsive financial choices and stay committed to your long-term goals, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Another key element of a wealth mindset is viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Financial setbacks are inevitable, but instead of being discouraged by them, use them as learning experiences. Successful wealth builders know that every mistake provides valuable lessons that can improve their future decision-making. Staying patient and disciplined is essential. Compounding, the process of earning returns on your returns, works best when given enough time. The earlier you adopt this mindset, the more powerful the results will be. Ultimately, a long-term wealth mindset allows you to build wealth quietly and steadily. It keeps you focused on what truly matters, consistent progress, not flashy results. Now that you've learned the hidden truth about wealth and discovered 6 powerful strategies to build wealth from zero, it's time to take action. Remember, success isn't about how fast you can get rich, it's about making smart, consistent decisions over time. So, which strategy are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video helped you see new possibilities for your financial future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss more actionable insights on wealth building and personal finance. Join our growing community of silent wealth builders, and let's quietly work toward financial freedom together, one smart decision at a time.